everyone. I am your host, Tay, and welcome to the All Things Lifestyle podcast. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much on the positive feedback I got for my first episode ever podcasting. I was so nervous to upload it because I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't know what kind of feedback I was going to get, but I got pretty positive feedback. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing and just getting it out there for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So the plan is I'm going to upload weekly, and I know I mentioned last episode I was going to upload on Sundays, but I'm leaning towards Thursdays because I uploaded Thursday of last week, and I'm just going to upload Thursday of this week and so forth. So if you're listening to this, happy Thursday, or whatever day it is you're listening to it, but happy Thursday because that's when I'm uploading. So yeah, every week, that's the goal. And also follow my podcast on whatever platform you're listening on it. Follow me so you can know when I upload, of course, every Thursday. But following the podcast, you should get a notification because I think I do. On some of the podcasts I follow, when you follow it, you'll get the notification of when the episode goes live and it's published. So that's pretty cool. And also, if you're listening on Spotify, you can give me a star rating. So that would help me so much. So if you guys want to give me a star rating on Spotify. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, you can give me a star rating and you can actually write a physical review. So like I said, it just helps me out so much. So if you guys want some input, want to give me some input for my show, what I can do to improve it, things to add, even topics you guys would like me to discuss, leave a review on Apple Podcasts and I'll be sure to look at them. And I'm really grateful for all the feedback that I get, the stars, the ratings, the reviews, excuse me, the reviews. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just wanted to say that. But yeah, so episode 2. This episode, we're going to be talking about winter favorites and essentials, personally mine. And so what I wanted to do is on my Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Shaetae, SHAETAEE. The link to my Instagram will be in the show notes. But on my stories, I put questions of the week and polls of the week. And so that way I can get my followers, like I could get you guys' input as well. So it'll give me something to talk about on the show, like a little question of the week segment that I want to put in here. So I think that would be pretty fun. So I'm going to start that this week. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be doing all that stuff on there. And before we get into the winter favorites and all that good stuff, just wanted to reflect back on my week. I had a really decent week, to be honest. I didn't really do too much. So I'm on night shift at work. So when I'm on night shift, I'm like a zombie. I sleep a lot. Sometimes, honestly, okay, so it's weird. Sometimes I sleep a lot, sometimes I don't. It's kind of weird when I'm on night shift. But I still feel like a zombie either way. So yeah, I don't really get out a lot when I'm on night shift. So I've just been chilling and getting ready for my trip next week. I'm going home to Erie, Pennsylvania to visit my family and for my cousin's baby shower. I'm going to be a godmother. She's having my goddaughter. I'm so excited. It's my first time. But no, this is my first godchild. I'm going to be a godparent. Kind of nervous, to be honest. So yeah, give me some uplifting words on being a godparent. But yeah, I'm not a parent yet. I don't have any kids, so this will be my first kid, kind of, like my godchild. It's my baby. But yeah, so that's exciting. So I'm going up there for the baby shower. I'm just, Pennsylvania is cold, so I'm just not looking forward to the weather. It's freezing up there. I'm seeing like all the pictures and the videos of the snow up to y'all knees, and it's traumatizing. Like, that's a lot. So I'm trying to brace myself for that. I have a coat, but I need a bigger coat. But I need a bigger coat, period, because I'm moving to DC. So I just got to brace myself for it, because it's coming for me. Either way, it's coming for me. No more of the nice Texas weather. Even though it get cold in Texas too, but I like that. But yeah, so looking forward to that next week. I'll talk more about that next week. Another thing I wanted to mention, my Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch. I've been obsessed with it. I've been playing it so much. I got one for Christmas and I've been playing it all the time. And one game in particular is Mario Party. I haven't got into like playing like all the other games like Animal Crossing I hear about. Like I feel like that's something I'm gonna get into soon, but I'm just into Mario Party. Like I've just been playing it. I started playing Mario Kart a little bit, but Mario Party has been my go-to. Like when I hop on my Switch, I'm getting on Mario Party. So yeah. Um let me know on Instagram if you want to play, because I have like the little online membership so I can play with friends online and stuff. So let me know if you want to play, because I will be down. Okay. I love playing it. Like yes, it's so fun to me. It especially the new one, excuse me, especially the new one that just came out, Mario Party Superstars, I think it's called. I don't have it in front of me, but Superstars, it really brings back like the nostalgia of when I used to play Mario when I was little, like on the old Nintendo and the GameCube and all that stuff. Like it just brings back those memories, and I just love that. So that may be, I just love it so much. That may be why it just brings back my childhood. But yeah, so that's a little bit of what I've been doing for the past week. So now I'm going to get into the questions of the week that I mentioned on my Instagram stories. So the first question that I had was, what is your favorite candle for the wintertime? Like, what's your favorite scent? And some of the responses I got was the Woodwick Trilogy candle from Walmart. It's a vanilla caramel. Do you say caramel or caramel? Let me know. I say both, to be honest. Yeah, I like caramel. I like caramel. I say caramel more. I say caramel more. Okay. Let me know what you say. Caramel or caramel. I say both. But yeah, and biscotti. So that seems seems like it smells so good, because I like all of that. Like I don't like super sweet scents, but that seems like it's sweet, but it doesn't seem like it's too sweet. So I think I'm gonna try that. Because the one I do have, it's sand and driftwood. Because the Woodwick, you know about those candles, it crackles as it burns. So like soon as you light it, it'll crackle like you're in front of a campfire or something, like burning wood. That's exactly what it sounds like. So it's really cool. So I want to try that. And then another one I got is spice or cinnamon. Spice or cinnamon. And then another one I got kind of went with that was fruit and spice. So when I seen those two responses, I thought of apple spice, caramel apple spice. That's what I was thinking about when I first saw those. I like those scents too. When I think of apple, I think of fall weather, to be honest, but I just think of winter period. Like to me, apple equals winter. That's just how I feel. And I love those scents, so I definitely agree with those. Good responses. And then my second question was, what is your number one winter essential? Like you can't live without it. Like this, you can't live without it. That's what I put in the question. You can't live without it. So the responses I got was, okay, Carmex. Ooh, Carmex. Okay, I'm dramatic, but no. Okay, so I used to use Carmex all the time when I was little. Like all the time. My mom, she always got me Carmex. We were a Carmex family. But I never really liked it. And I don't even think I ever expressed that I didn't care for it. I just used it because that's what my mom got for me. No questions asked. I'm using it. So, but as I got older, I don't use Carmex. So that might be something that I have to revisit, because I have not used Carmex in years. So, but we're going to talk more about that when I get into my favorites. So, yeah. And then fuzzy socks. Fuzzy socks, essential. Essential, because listen, I will literally be sitting here, have my heat on. I'm comfortable. sweatpants, t-shirt, very comfy. But my feet are cold. Like my feet are always cold. And I'm like, I need fuzzy socks. And they're essential for the winter time. Like it's cold. So you need some socks. You need to keep your feet warm. My feet always cold. So I need the fuzzy socks. Okay. And then the last one I got is throw blankets. So yes, throw blankets, essential. Top tier. Okay, because there is nothing like sitting on the couch watching your favorite show, favorite movie, and what was I say? Lord, I lost my train of thought. Cuddling up with a throw blanket, like a nice soft one. You don't need a itchy. You gotta be. Some throw blankets be itchy and all that. You gotta have a good throw, and that's essential for the wintertime. So I agree with all these responses. Except the Carmex response. We're going to get into that, okay? It's very dramatic. Like, I'm being dramatic about the Carmex, but it's I just never really liked it. Okay, so for the polls, I put candles or plugins. Candles won. Majority of you guys said candles. I agree. I agree with candles because I have plugins, don't get me wrong. But I have not reached for my plugin. So I haven't reached to do my plug-in, and like I just don't reach for my plugins. It's very easy for me to reach for my candles. Like I reach for my lighter and light my candle as soon as I get home. That's just the norm for me. Like that's just what I do. So I agree, candles all the way. And then the other poll I did was I put for the wintertime lotion or body butter. Majority of everybody said body butter. And I agree. Body butter wins because when it comes to the wintertime, it's just cold. And I feel like in the wintertime, you need more. You need more of everything. You need more lotion. You need more body butter. You need more oil. You need more clothes. You need more moisture. You just need more. You need more layers. In the wintertime, you just need more. So I feel like body butter, it gives that extra when it comes to your moisturizing routine after you shower. Like it just gives that extra oomph, like that extra protection from the cold wind and the cold weather. Like it's top tier. Body butter is top tier. Okay, so I agree. But those were the polls and the questions that I have for this week. I'm going to put more up on my Instagram stories for the next week's episode. So stay tuned for that on my Instagram stories. And like I said, my Instagram is linked in the show notes. So if you would like to follow me. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I'm going to talk about my wintertime favorites. And they're pretty similar to the things you guys named in the questions in the polls. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a cozy blanket. Like I mentioned, a nice cozy throw is essential. Like it's so essential because you don't want to bring out a whole comforter when you're in the living room chilling. Like you want a nice, soft, cozy blanket and heavy on the soft. Like, like I mentioned, some throw blankets, they'll be itchy and you need a nice, soft throw. Like seriously. And the one that I have is from Walmart. It's super soft. I had it for a couple years now. I think I can find the link to it, but it's gray and I like, so you know how the throw blanket, so say you get a throw blanket, like a regular throw blanket for like $5-10 from Walmart, but it's not like the big one, it's like a small one. You can't really get your whole body in it, like like if you put it up top by your neck, your feet are hanging out, you put it on your feet, it's not covering your whole body. I like the throw blankets that covers, the whole body. So I get like a full size or even a queen size, like just so I could get that extra warmth, So this one I got from Walmart, super warm, super cozy. And another one that's super, super cozy is the UGG. The UGG blanket, top tier. Like it is so soft and comfortable. Like it's pricier. It's pricey. But if you want to splurge on a blanket, that UGG one is so soft. Like you'll fall asleep. You'll fall asleep with that blanket. It is so comfy, and I just love comfy, cozy. Love it. So the next thing I have to talk about are candles. Like I mentioned in the polls, candles, top tier for me. Always have candles. I have so many backups. I was, I did go to the, what was it, the $10 candle sale? What is $11? How much is the candles now? I have no idea. But that one day a year where everybody goes, it's the first Friday of December at Bath and Body Works, the annual candle sale. I was there and I got about, oh, how many candles did I get? OMG. I got like 12. I'm trying to count. I don't know. I got about 10 candles. 10 to 12, maybe. But I feel like it's justifiable because I can use them all year round. Of course, I got my winter scents, like since I'll only burn in the winter. But I did get some spring ones and some summer ones. Well, I don't know about summer. I got some spring ones. Spring and summer go hand in hand, I feel. So I'll burn them both. So yeah, I'm justifying that by getting all those candles. And it was on sale. Like, I can't resist a sale, okay? But yeah, back to winter candles. So the 3 scents that I like for the wintertime from Bath and Body Works are Sweater Weather, Marshmallow Fireside, and Falling Flurries. So Marshmallow Fireside, it smells just like, to me, how it sounds like the name. It smells like the name. Like, it smells like fireplace, but not like a good smelling fireplace, if that makes sense. Like wood burning, chilling, get that kind of vibe. And then Falling Flurries, I'm burning that right now. It has more of like a perfumey smell, but it still gives me that wintertime vibe. So those are my favorite candles that I like for the wintertime. But candles for me is an all year round thing. Like, I like candles spring, summer, winter, fall. But the different scents, for different occasions. But yeah, candles, all year round thing. So another thing that's going into body care, skincare, is an exfoliator that I want to mention for my winter essential. So again, wintertime is cold, your skin is dry. Exfoliating takes away that dry skin, and I love to exfoliate because you want your skin soft. Like, you don't want dry skin. Nobody wants that. Exfoliate I want to say I do about 2-3 times a week. It's just essential. Like, it keeps your skin soft, and my favorite all-time exfoliator that I've been using for years is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. Been using that for so long. They have so many different flavors. I mean, what? I feel like I keep saying flavors. Scents. They have so many different scents. In the Tree Hut sugar scrubs, like, they had, and my favorite one is the Moroccan Rose. I feel like that's probably one of the first scents that they came out with. But the Moroccan Rose, that's my favorite one. It smells so good. Like, yeah, but they have so many different scents. Like, they have cotton candy, they have vanilla, whatever you want to smell like, they have it. Like, seriously, they have so many. Get mine from Ulta, Target, Walmart, all of those stores, they have it there. And another exfoliator that I just discovered, I just got it for Christmas. I put it on my Christmas list. My sissy got it for me. Is the First Aid Beauty exfoliator. So the First Aid Beauty one is a little bit more expensive than the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub, but the First Aid Beauty one, I've been using it for the past couple weeks. It's good. But see, the difference between the two is the Tree Hut Shea one, it's more abrasive because it's a sugar scrub, so it's more abrasive. So if you have like sensitive skin, I would say use less. So for me, I have sensitive skin, but I still use the Tree Hut Shea one, but I just use kind of less. I don't rub it in too hard, because that could really, irritate your skin. But I just use a little less, but I'll still go in, and exfoliate. But with the First Aid Beauty one, it's less abrasive, and it feels better going on the skin, So I've been using that for the past couple weeks. But it's been good. Like, I don't have any complaints, but for a full review, I want to use it a little bit longer, but for so far, I've been loving it. It feels so good on my skin. Okay, so the last 2 things on my list I'm going to mention are body butter and lip balms and lip masks. So I mean 3 things, but 2. Okay, so body butters. That's why that was one of the polls. I love body butters. Like body butters, they just do it for me. Like I love lotion. Don't get me wrong, like lotion for like when it's hotter outside, but for body butters at night and during the wintertime, it just keeps your skin so moisturized. Like I could work 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts. At the end, my skin is still moisturized. And then what I used to do when I was younger, I used to mix like regular Vaseline with my lotions. But I stopped using the Vaseline and I did, I still use Vaseline sometimes, but I mostly use the oil. So the oil I've been loving is the Aveeno oil. I'll do the oil and I'll mix my body butter in with that, and it's just like your skin is so smooth. Like, listen, after exfoliating and then putting on the oil with the body butter, girl, your skin gonna be soft. Like you ain't no denying it. Like especially you just shave your legs. Listen, soft, okay? Like this, these, and I love skincare, body care. I love it. So take my word for it. That combo, the oil with the body butter, and exfoliate before you out in the shower. Listen, it's gonna be good, okay? But yeah, so like I said, the Aveeno, it's a spray. Aveeno spray mist. It's an oil and it's so convenient because you can spray it. That's so convenient to me. That and then the 2 body butters that I've been loving, that I've been using for years, is the Nivea cream. Now the Nivea cream, it's like a traditional the traditional Nivea scent. So if you know what the Nivea lotion smell like, that's what the cream smells like. But it's a little bit thicker than body butter. It's just a little bit on the thicker side, but it helps too, like with um rubbing it in with the oil. That's what I really like, that combo with the Nivea cream. And then the other body butter I wanted to mention, the Soap and Glory Righteous body butter. That smells so good. Like that smells like a shower clean scent. Like you just got the shower. And that's what that smells so good. So that's my favorite for the past like years, out of because I've tried a lot of different body butters. Those two, so I always have some that just stick with me, and those two just always, I find myself repurchasing them all the time, especially during the wintertime. Um, a body butter that I want to try. So I was at my friend's house when I was back in Virginia for Christmas, and she got some Fenty. And I'm like, some Fenty skin. And I'm like, oh my God, I still have not tried anything Fenty skin. I have like the makeup, some of the makeup products, but her skincare line, I haven't tried it yet. So I'm like, oh gee, I need to try it. So I've been having my eyes on the Fenty body butter. I think it's a body butter. It's not a lotion, it's a butter. I think so. I need to double check. But yeah, so that might be something I purchase in the near future, because I've been wanting to try it. Like I've been seeing it, like her promoted on Instagram and stuff, like Fenty, Riri. You know, I love Rihanna, so gotta support black owned businesses. But yeah, would definitely love to try that out. Okay, and last but not least, lip balms and lip masks. So lip balm. So like I said, Carmex. I was being kind of dramatic with the Carmex, but I just don't like Carmex when it comes to lip balms. I know it's very sad. I feel like that's kind of like unpopular. It's one of those like unpopular opinions. I don't like Carmex. I never did. But my lip balms of choice are Vaseline, like the squeeze tube, and Aquaphor in the squeeze tube. They're so moisturizing. They don't have like a taste or anything to them. I think that's what turned me off from Carmex, is the super strong smell and taste. Like, cause you know when you putting on lip chap, you might get some like a little bit in your mouth. You might, I taste it, you know. But I think that's what always turned me off from Carmex, because it was just the smell is just so strong. Like I never cared for that. Like it was, but I used it when I was younger, but I I have not used it since I've been excuse me, I've been Vaseline and Aquaphor. Now that I got that response, I just want to go back to the store, and I'm probably just gonna get some Carmex. Like I just want to It's one of those things I'm gonna revisit. Like that's like my childhood. Like that's all I used when I was younger. I didn't really like it, but like I said, mom bought it for me, so I used it. But that's like literally part of my childhood. So I'm literally probably gonna go to the store and get it because why not revisit? And I'm gonna keep you updated next episode. Like that's question. That's like question of the week. Did Tay like Carmex or no? Has her opinions the same or has it changed? The drama, that's so whack. But no, seriously, I'm going to. My lip mask of choice. I have one that I've been using nonstop for probably about a year now. It's the Laneige one. Yeah, I got it from Sephora. The Laneige lip sleeping mask. So I use it like if I'm home all day. When I'm home all day, that's what I use. It says sleeping mask. I wear it to sleep, but like I said, I wear it all throughout the day too when I'm home. So good. I recommend. Like I said, it's a little bit more expensive. Okay, wow. That was all of my favorites that I had to mention on this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. Let me know, when you listen to this podcast, let me know some of your winter favorites. If you didn't catch the question of the week and the polls, let me know some of your winter favorites. Would love to hear it. I know there's so many different ones out there, but these are my top tier ones, things that I need. I'm sure there's other ones that I have, but these are the first things, like the first like 5 or 6 things that came to mind. So yeah, when I thought of like wintertime essentials, when I was planning this video, I'm like, oh, not video. When I was planning this episode, I was like, I wonder what I'll put. And first thing came to mind: body butter, blanket, candles, all that. Like I love to set like a good vibe. So that's what came to mind. But yes, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram will be tagged in the show notes. And also, all the things that I mentioned, I'll be putting on my Instagram stories as well, all the products. Just in case if you need a visual of what I'm talking about, go to my Instagram or my Instagram stories. There, it's there. And if the link is in my bio to the products as well. So if you want to click on my bio and then click on the shop looks and products, that will take you to the Like to Know It app. And I just created one, and that will literally let you shop straight from there. Like straight links will send you there, and you can order any of these things that you want to try, that you might like. But yeah, follow the podcast on whatever platform you're listening on, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Please leave me a rating or review. I would really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.